Thank you, Mayor Council. I'm going to bring quite a group up here tonight, but I'll do some introductions of them once I give a little introduction to what this next item is. But about several of the project partnerships. What we're going to talk about tonight is this award that I had the pleasure of going down with Chris Graff at Asphalt Paving Supply to the annual dinner of the Associated General Contractors, where they award the Build AZ Awards for Arizona. It's quite a prestigious group. Some of the awards were in the company of some of the most successful projects built in Arizona last year. Most of them of the $100 million variety. Some examples that received this similar award was the slide up at Page. I think everyone's aware when the slope fell away on 89 up near Page, and that effort to restore that. Some of the big interchanges, the 303 new interchange down the valley, about $150 million project. Projects on time and on budget and done very well. Well, those are big projects, but the small ones do add up too. Very specifically, Council may recall the Enterprise Parkway project that we cut a ribbon on in May of 2015. This particular AGC award is a Build AZ award for new construction project of the year for rural projects under $10 million. So the Enterprise Parkway project was recognized as one of the best projects under $10 million in Arizona. So I had the pleasure of attending a dinner with Chris Graff and being part of this award presentation. Just a little about the project for the benefit of everyone. Back in late 2013, the Prescott Valley Economic Development Foundation turned in for a Arizona Commerce Authority grant. Lots of acronyms I could give out, but there's a full explanation. But we were awarded a $500,000 Rural Economic Development grant in 2003 for actually building an access road for the Big Sky Industrial Park. Council may be aware the Big Sky Industrial Park is partially developed up near the top at Valley Road, but what this particular grant opportunity was to provide some connectivity to Highway 69 to continue some of the development of the Big Sky Industrial Park and also continue the job growth in the area. May be aware Superior Industries is up off that road, and Lockheed Martin, some of those businesses. So very good roadway project, and with the completion of this roadway project in Signal on Highway 69 opens up better access and a lot more land use and actually shovel-ready developments up there that are ready for a user to come in and build on. So that's been some of the history, but a grant back in 2013. Design was started in 2014, and actually the ribbon cutting ceremony was cut here. So what this project really was awarded for, not particularly a roadway that was roughly a mile long in Signal, it was about the partnerships. In order to put a project together like this, first and foremost, the famed Signature Group had already started a road down to the bottom. They put significant effort in donation of the land and actual construction of a lot of the roadway to basically move in the dirt standard in order for the new design just to basically put some pavement and base on the road. So famed Signature Group was a very valued partner in this. So by way of introduction, let's talk about some of the great project partnerships. Jeff Wasowich is here tonight representing the famed Signature Group, the landowner, but one of the big partnerships that got the road initially built and put that in, plus donation of right away. Of course, Gordon Bauer through the Tanner agreement. Can't say enough about this designer. On time and on budget means excellent plans. Mike Perez with Prescott Valley Economic Development Foundation. He's representing them. They were the ones who actually got it jump started with the grant through the Arizona Commerce Authority through their grant application. Very well written. Part of the whole there too is part of job growth. Our Economic Development Foundation does that. Alvin Stone, the Northwest District Engineer. Without Alvin, if you access ADOT's right-of-way, that involves plan approval through Arizona Department of Transportation. Alvin did everything he could to understand that when you get a grant, it has short timelines in order to deliver the grant. So it was really light speed to get ADOT to approve the grant. They do maintain the signal that was installed, so there was quite a bit of effort on Alvin's part to make sure we met ADOT standards so that when we had this expeditious timeline for the grant, that the signal could be opened on time and ADOT could take it over the maintenance. So very thankful for ADOT and Alvin's work getting the plans through. Of course, Chris Graff with Asphalt Paving Supply is their group, local contractor, and they got started in basically January 15, built a project basically better than on time because they finished ahead of schedule and they had to do all the coordination. So that's what this project's about, is the project partners. The last one, and obviously you want to call attention to, I guess, the funding authority was the Arizona Commerce Authority. Keith Watkins, who was our contact with him, he did send a statement. He couldn't be here tonight, but his statement, I'd like to read it, is ACA is very proud of the Enterprise Parkway grant we provided and hold the project up to a standard bearer for what a successful economic grant project looks like. So there's the best words that not only did as the grant funding, but they said it met their mission that they jumpstart projects for economic development and job growth, and they're very thankful that the partnership that they found at Prescott Valley to further their mission with the Arizona Commerce Authority to bring jobs to rural areas and economic prosperity. So that was the project. A couple more slides. You see, I had the pleasure of going down a couple Fridays ago, and you can see this award. Those are some of Asphalt Paving Supply's lead project superintendents. That's Scott Garr and Bobby Hoyt. So we've done a lot of projects with them here in Prescott Valley, but this one, of course, won an award, as you see. And of course, there's a finished product of what the project was. And just to rehash, to design and build a project within 18 months and meet all the requirements, especially access to the highway with long lead times for signals. All these particular project partners, very much specialists in their group, all took somewhat of a risk to trust others. We have some long-standing working relationships, but part of that is trusting and really keeping an eye on what the goal was. That was to deliver this project and give up some of your turf at times and say, we all know what our jobs are, and everyone did them very well, and each one of these particular representatives for the particular group. That's why this project was awarded this very prestigious award from the Associated General Contractors, who is, obviously they recognize good construction that's done well in addition to on time and on budget. With that, Mayor, I'd like to, if anyone of these project partners would like to make a statement, that's the background, and this is the award that I know Chris said he'd like to make sure we presented to council and call attention to it.
That was first. Chris, are you first?
Mayor and Council, I just want to thank the Town of Prescott Valley ADOT, Economic Development Foundation, Dave, Bank Signature Group. Just absolutely a fun job to build and great partners to build it with. Thank you all.
Okay, Mr. Stump?
Yeah, Mr. Mayor and Council, I think it's a well-deserving project. As Norm mentioned, great partnership and great project for the community.
Mr. Paradis?
Good evening, Mayor and Council. This is a true partnership project, and PBF is very happy to be a part of it. And hope future endeavors, we continue forming part of such partnerships that bring economic development and jobs to our community.
Mr. Bauer?
Good evening, Mayor and Council. As always, we're just thrilled to have the opportunity to work with you and all these fine folks to get something done. We just love to build things, and we got it done. Thanks.
Thank you. Mr. Wosowitz?
Mr. Mayor, Council, we all hear about public-private partnerships, and we all try to make them work. This is one that actually occurred, not just theory. It was great to be a part of it, and thank you for your support.
I think all we can say is we do appreciate the great work you did, and congratulations.
Mayor, I'm going to comment. I read the newspaper this morning that the NFL draft is going on, and there's all that play about who you draft. If I was to do this project again and I had my draft picks 1 through 6, this is who I draft. So, very